My name is Stephen Moody, and this is my story. I was saved at the age of 13 at Vacation Bible School. Was whenever I accepted Jesus as my Savior. Graduated from school, high school, and joined the United States Air Force. After I got out of the military, I decided to get into law enforcement. 10 years as a deputy sheriff. I never really understood or got in depth with my relationship with Jesus. So I never really had a close relationship with Christ. I got into a relationship with my children's mother, and we both used drugs. We had children out of wedlock. Both of us were drinkers, partiers, stuff of that nature. During the time I was in law enforcement, I began working cases that were very hard to deal with. Some very, very tragic deaths with people that I knew. Instances that were very gruesome, very, very hard to deal with. I just used drugs to numb the pain. And after that point, it's when things really, really started going down for me. I had had several other cases that led to the PTSD and issues I had with that. But at that point, it became very, very prevalent that I had some problems that I needed to address. When I got to the point of where that I didn't want to be here anymore and I was contemplating suicide, I had went to my mother and she encouraged me to go get help. So I checked myself into a behavioral medical unit up in North Alabama. At that same time, me and my children's mother, we separated. So I was going through a divorce at that time. I didn't take my medicine consistently like I should. It just went on for about 10 or 11 months. I would get clean for a while, stay off drugs, stay away from everything, and then I would fall back, something would happen in life. During that time frame, I made up in my mind that I had to do something drastic to either one, get help or get my life right with Christ or do something. So I called my brother, Shannon, and I told him that I needed help, that I was an addict. And if I ever needed him, I needed him then. So he met me in Hoover at a gas station and picked me up on May the 27th of this year. And I've been sober since then. During that time, I said, I've prayed. I said, God didn't want, I prayed for my wife. She didn't get better. I prayed to fix my marriage. My marriage didn't get better. I said, I don't even know that God hears me anymore. No matter where you're at in life, no matter what you've done, what you've seen, or the evil that the world has shown you, that if you seek Christ truly and wholeheartedly, that He can bring you from the depths of hell and the worst imaginable place that you have ever been, and put a light inside you that the whole world can see shining again. And He can rebuild you and make you feel like that you are a person and worthy and loved. I truly feel like God has plans for me to help people in some way. I went from being on top of the world to being knocked down to as low as what a man can go in his life. And through God's mercy and His love, He made me when I felt like I didn't want to live again. I didn't want to be in this world again. He made me feel whole again.